YouTube family, what's going on, man? Another video. I haven't got back to you guys. I want to give you guys basically a little update about the truck. If you check my last episode, I had that breakdown. I had some electrical failure, and I just the past 2-3 days, I just been really watching the truck and paying attention to it. It's been running real good. You know, um, but when I get back home, I still got to get it checked out to make sure that they did what they said they did. But like I said, if you're new to the channel, welcome. Check my old episodes if you want to get up to speed. But okay, I'm gonna get right into it because I had a subscriber who was basically asking me regarding drug related. No, he said he smokes weed. He has his medicinal license, and well, they allow him to drive trucks with him having his medicinal license or something like that. With his he's legally allowed to smoke weed. Okay. And he told me, what do I suggest? And I told him basically, I would clean up. Man. You got a choice to make, because this is a real good topic. I think, a lot of new truckers coming out here don't know really what to expect coming out here, and, I think this video is important because I want to basically give you guys, now the old truckers, your way of doing things. I know I can't change you by watching this video. I mean, it might change a few of you, but like I said, the older truckers, they don't really like to be told nothing, and I noticed that. And but for the new ones, I want you guys to come out here, man, on point, sharp. Like all my other videos. If you check my videos, I kind of promote you coming out here, not wasting time, and focusing on getting money out here, and not get caught up with the foolishness. You understand me? Try to build your fleet. You understand me? Get your own authority if you think that's the best bet for you. You understand me? Own your own truck. I preach that a lot. You understand me? I mean, own your own authority. Leasing on is optional. That all depends on the individual, what direction they want to go. But I'm gonna always promote a company driver, to get their own truck, because that's when you start making real money. But in the midst of doing that too, you got to be on point. You got to be sharp. And this driver here kind of made me realize, this is a big issue, because I got friends back at home too. They want to drive trucks, but the weed smoking got them really kind of like got a hold of them. And I always tell them, man, listen, man, you gotta chill off that and kind of let that go, man, and clean your system out, man, before you get on the road, because you want to be on the road. You want to be sharp. You don't want to be on your laid back, little weed head vibe. You understand me? And I tell them, man, you want to be out there on the road, alert, aware of your surroundings. You understand me? That whole laid back vibe ain't gonna cut it in the truck. So, this is something that I think needs to be addressed. And like I said, I definitely want to get you guys' opinion on what you think about that, because I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me because, hey, look, we never hurt nobody, this and that. Yes, in some cases it doesn't, but we can all agree that, like I said, weed definitely slows down, your, as far as productivity, like being productive, and motivation, kills your motivation. There's a lot of things that it does that, a lot of weed heads argue and say, no, I don't do that to me. Okay, cool. But like I said, from what I've seen and when I experienced, when I used to smoke weed, I wasn't at 110%. I want to be at 110% at all times. When I smoked my little weed, I used to get high, just laid back, looking crazy, stuck, just thinking about everything under the sun. Okay, zoning out. We all been there, okay? But what I'm telling you, when you coming out here in the trucking industry, man, that spacing out, zoning out, and just in that world, that whole fairy tale world, man, look, you got to get out that world, man, and be on point, be sharp. You got to pay attention to the road, pay attention to these other drivers, man. People cutting you off, traffic stopping in front of you. If your reaction time ain't on point, you gonna be hit. You want to be on point. You want to be alert. You know, and a lot of people may say, okay, well, weed doesn't do that to me. It usually keeps me hyper. Yeah, you're right. Weed does have an effect on other people differently. You understand me? But like I said, 8 out of 10 people when they smoke weed, it makes them laid back, calm, real relaxed, and that's what it's meant to do. That's why a lot of people smoke weed. You understand me? To chill, to relax, vibe. Okay, but like I said, out here on the road, that's not the vibe you looking for. Okay, if you plan on jumping out here and trucking, what you do on your free time, that's your business. You get where I'm coming from. That's what you want to do. Me personally, when I'm out here on the road, it's strictly business. Drinking, smoking, all that is out the window. I'm not on none of that because, like I said, I gotta be alert. I can't have my judgment impaired or under the influence on anything while I'm out here, man. I'm trying to get home to my family. So for all you weed heads that's coming out here, man, you gotta let that go. You gotta let it go and focus on the road and your career and building wealth, because you know what I'm on. I want basically the truckers to come out here with a goal, own your own truck eventually and get money, because that's what it's all about at the end of the day. You don't come out here in the trucking industry to get comfortable, get complacent. Oh yeah, man, I got a nice career driving trucks, and then you out here 10, 20 years talking about, I've been trucking for 30 years. I'm not trying to do that. I already done made that clear. If you guys watch my old videos, I tell you that's not my goal to be in this trucking industry 10, 20 years and got my chest out like that's an accomplishment. That's not an accomplishment to me. You understand me? To be out here that long, I want to be able to, if I am out here 10, 20 years, man, I got a fleet built up at least. I want to be able to have a fleet built up because, and be making money on a different level if I'm out here that long. I'm not saying there's a problem being out here that long, but come out here with a goal, you understand me? Because you want to be growing. And you want to be growing in life, period. But and another thing that made me bring this up is because I remember when I was training, and you guys can look this up if you think I'm lying. There's a company in Miami that I was going to work for called Florida Beauty, right? And when we were in there, we had the trainer. The trainer was in there. He was training us, and everything was going pretty good. We were there for about 2 weeks. But it's funny because he said after training our class, he's not training anymore. And so I'm asking him, like, why not? Like, what's wrong? He said, man, I don't know if you guys been watching the news, but I trained this young kid that was in this class, like 2 classes before you guys, man. And, he got in a real bad accident, ended up dying on the road, God bless his soul, because I could tell it hurt the trainer a lot, man. He was really bent out of shape because he was like, man, it was funny because he was struggling in a lot of in the training, and he was telling them, man, he was like, man, I don't know, man, trucking might not be for you. And he said that the kid was real persistent. He was like, nah, he said, but he stayed. He said he got better, but it just took him longer to get it. And I remember just listening to the trainer. I'm just like, okay. But he told me he got into a truck. He got into the truck, and he was in a sleeper when this happened. And you guys can look this up. Look up the company Florida Beauty in Miami accident with 2 people. 2 people were killed in this accident. You understand me? And I don't know how true this is because I was hearing this from somebody that works from the company. I don't want to slander the family or the dead. You understand me? I don't know what happened, but from what the trainer was telling us, it was drugs involved. Do you understand me? The driver, when they tested him for drugs and whatnot, and whatever the case may be. You understand me? And there was another driver that was there that actually worked with the company. And when they got on the topic, he was speaking about the dude. He was like, yeah, man, that dude was a heavy weed head, man. He used to be on this, that, to the third. I don't know how much of that is true, so I'm not going to speak that on that, brother. If that was the case, I don't know. But this is what the drivers and trainer was telling us from this company, Florida Beauty, that I was working for. And it just made me think, you understand me? Like, damn, like, a lot of the bad habits that we have when we're home, and then we try to take them out on the road with us, it ain't gonna work. It's not gonna work. You gotta let that go. You gotta let it go, because at the end of the day, your goal is to try to make it back home to your family. So you wanna be in tip-top shape. You wanna be sharp out there, man. So for you new drivers out there, man, if you're thinking about, oh, okay, you know what, I'm gonna bring a quarter, or I'm gonna bring a few bags on the truck with me, so I can stay high while I'm on the road, just trying to, man, listen here, if that's what you want, you know what, don't get in the truck. Stay home, smoke all the weed you want to while you home. When you ready to, put that down and get a career, go ahead and let that go, then you get into the truck. But if you think the weed is more important right now than jumping in that truck, and I mean, basically, I'm saying you gotta let that go while you out there on the road. You understand me? You can't be on that. You understand me? And then, mind you, it's funny because when I was at US Express, there was a few drivers too that, during the training program, right? It's like, okay, it was literally like 50 of us in this training camp, right? And we were going through the process. And then once they did the drug test, man, they let almost like 20 people go. 20 people end up going out of a class full of 50 people, bro, because they failed the drug test. So I'm asking myself, like really? Like, you came way out here and made them pay that money to get that bus to pick you up at home, wherever you at, to come way over here, spend money in the hotel room, all this foolishness, to not be able to pass the drug test. And you knew you was dirty. You knew you was dirty. You knew you was smooth. You understand me? So if that's you, and you thinking like, yeah, I got a little weed in my system, hopefully I'll be able to, nah, let that go. Clean your system out, man. Do it the right way, man. Chill for them 3 months. I got a buddy of mine, shout out, his name, Pat COD. Follow him too. You understand me? He's a new trucker, and at the end of the day, I really salute him, and I really like what he did, because before he even thought about getting in that truck, he told me, Rich, I had to let the weed go, man. I can't do it, bro. It's been slowing me down, this and that. So I had to let it go, bro. So I'm like, man, you know what? I'm really proud of you, bro, that you made a decision to basically take a hold of your career and take your life serious and go in the direction and just let that go. That ain't important. Weed ain't gonna benefit you or put money in your pocket. I mean, you know what I mean by that. But we trying to live a legitimate life. You understand me? We come from all that foolishness, running the streets, getting locked up. We trying to get away from that. That's why we jump in the truck. So, I was real proud when he told me that he had to let it go. He had to shake it. It wasn't doing him no good no more, blah, blah, blah. So like I said, I want to basically get your comments on this topic. Tell me what you think, because I already know what I think, about that. I think you should completely let it go if you're thinking about coming out here to truck, But, what you do on your free time, when you're on your home time, that's all on you. I'm not knocking nobody and telling people how to live life, you understand me? But I am saying that, coming out here on the road, you gotta let certain things go. It ain't gonna be beneficial to you understand me? But yeah, hey, check this out, man. They got that old school Pepsi can back, for all the 80s baby know what I'm talking about. But yeah, check it out, man. Leave comments at the bottom, man. Tell me what you guys think, man, because I think it's real important, man, to make sure you sharp and alert out here, man. Check out my content. Like, subscribe if you like the information. I got some more coming down the tunnel. I'm taking my 34-hour reset right here outside of Toledo. So I'm going to be chilling. I'm probably going to put out, another 2-3 videos. We'll see. And, try to get back with you guys, man. But yeah, that's my video, man. I'm out of here.